And then this kid threw up on all of my bedding last night. That was what officially was like, okay, you know, we have to go. If you couldn't tell already, I spend a lot of time at home. And if I'm gonna spend a lot of time at home, that means I'm going to be the happiest, most comfortable girl at home. Which ones did she get me though? Oh my god, shut up. Oh my god. This kid. Alright, we're gonna oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, just I'm trying to teach him to like not bark at the door or the yeah. My poor boy is not feeling well. Okay, buddy. I have to go to the post office and then I have to go and try to get him some Gatorade because I read that you can give them a little bit of Gatorade, not an excessive amount, and that'll help with dehydration. But he's been drinking water, but he's been throwing it up after. So I'm gonna see if maybe he can have a little bit of Gatorade, and then if he holds that down, I'll give it to him in really small increments. But he's just been like this all day. Just kind of hanging out. I called the vet to make a vet appointment, but they had none, and the emergency vet that's a little far from me is usually a 6-hour wait, which is crazy because it's the only emergency vet. So I thought that I would just see if he got better, because he is eating and he is drinking and he's urinating and all that. He's just like he has stomach pain. He doesn't have bloat or anything. Like, I crossed everything off the list. I've had quite the night. So we're gonna sit in the dark. We're gonna eat together. I think around Thursday afternoon he ate something that he shouldn't have, and then that's when everything pretty much started. He threw up on Thursday and it was really like odd and suspicious. I'm like, you haven't eaten anything out of character, what would you eat? And I'd like to thank Kimberly for sponsoring today's video, because without her I would not be eating right now. So long story short, my dog got into something that he wasn't supposed to. He probably ate like my underwear or my sock or something, and it caused a bowel obstruction in him. They had to keep him overnight for monitoring. They put him on anti-nausea medicine and IVs just to keep him hydrated because he was throwing up liquid. He would not eat. I was there for about 4 hours just waiting to hear something. Ultimately, it is my fault. Whatever happened to him, it is my fault, because I probably should have been more careful. Now, he may potentially have to have surgery. He only needs it if it doesn't keep passing through. Currently 4:09 in the morning. My nose started bleeding at some point. They weren't telling me what was happening with him, largely in part because it's an ER, so they were getting a ton. They were getting actually an overwhelming amount of patients where they had to start turning patients away. I saw 3 dogs pass away tonight. But still, like, I should have, you know, kind of advocated and been like, hey, where's my dog, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, like, I understand, like, Milo has officially been in the hospital for 24 hours. He had surgery to remove the foreign object. Apparently it was something black and cloth-like. He had surgery in his small intestine because that's where it was stuck. And they just did a small incision, and then they pretty much just pulled out all of the foreign material. They said that he did really well. And then right now it's 12:14 a.m. They're gonna wait until the morning to give me another update. Apparently he had bruising around his small intestine because of the amount of times he kept trying to like produce the foreign material. The material essentially stayed in place for 12 hours, 12 to 24 hours. So the end result was surgery. He started, I guess he got a little bit of like a spike in energy, and he started playing on my bed. And then he just threw up all over the bed, and in my head I was like, oh, you should really not let him do that. And then the moment that clicked for me and I got up to go get him, he started throwing up. Let me go force myself to take a shower. I have to clean the bathtub. You got this. You can do it.